Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Shane, and today we're going to be predicting Euro 2024 from the group stage all the way through to the final. So with Euro 2024 starting pretty much now, we are going to be doing our predictions to what's going to happen during the tournament. I already know who I think is going to win the tournament. Obviously, we're going to outlay all of that during this video. And on top of that, I've got a couple of maybe unpopular opinions, maybe a couple of opinions that people might not agree with. But I think that's what makes this really interesting. Starting with the first game between Scotland and Germany, I believe that Scotland will beat Germany. So there's something you probably didn't see coming. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Let's do it. So, let's start with Group A. I believe that despite the fact that I believe Scotland will defeat Germany, I think Germany will still qualify. And I think that they will get that sort of extra push from losing to Scotland. And they'll go in and win the next two games against Hungary and Switzerland. And I think they will finish top of the group. But because Scotland will win that first game, in my opinion, I think Scotland will get second. But then it's between Hungary and Switzerland for third and fourth place. Now, this is a tough decision because both of these sides have got a lot to offer. Both of them have got a lot to offer. I think Switzerland could be upset here and end up finishing in fourth place with Hungary taking third. I really do. Switzerland could go out in the group stage, which many people might not expect. But I can see Hungary getting just enough points to get them over the line. So, yeah, Group A, I'm going Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and then Switzerland. Now, Group B is a bit more difficult because in Group B, you've got Spain, Italy, and Croatia. Now, Albania, I'm sorry to Albanian fans, but Albania, I genuinely believe, are going to finish bottom of the group. I don't think they can pull it off. The group is just too strong for Albania. It really is. Then that brings us to the reigning champions, Italy, Spain, and Croatia. Now, I believe Croatia could potentially get second in the group, which would be a big upset, but they could also get third. So I'm going to go with Croatia in second. I'm going to put Italy in third, and I'm going to go with Spain as the top of the group. So the reigning champions I've got finishing third in the group, because I think Spain will beat Italy in their game they play against each other, and that will be the difference maker. That will absolutely be the difference maker. So I'm going to go Spain, Croatia, Italy, and then Albania. That brings us to England's group. Now, you're going to think I'm biased, but England are going to win the group. England will win against Serbia and Slovenia, no question. Maybe a draw against Denmark, but I think it's going to be 6 points from Serbia and Slovenia, and then whatever we get from Denmark on top of that. I think England will top the group. I think Denmark will finish second. I think Serbia will finish third. And I think Slovenia will finish in fourth place. I think when it comes down to the Serbia-Slovenia game, Serbia will just have enough about them to be able to get ahead of Slovenia and be able to beat them. Denmark, I believe, will also definitely be one of Serbia or Slovenia at the very least, if not both. And it all comes down to the England-Denmark game in the end as to who finishes top of the group, in my opinion. But I think that we will do enough to be able to finish ahead of Denmark. I really do. So that's where I stand on Group C. Let's scroll down here a little bit for Group D. I think France obviously going to top the group with Netherlands in second. I think Poland will finish third, and Austria, unfortunately for Austria, will crash out of the group stage. Bringing us into Group E, I believe that Belgium will top the group. I believe that Romania will finish bottom of the group. And then it's between Ukraine and Slovakia for that last spot. Now, I believe Ukraine will do it, but I think Slovakia could be a dark horse for second place. One way or another, though, it's Ukraine and Slovakia second and third. Whichever way it goes, it could go that way. But I think Ukraine could just drop off a little bit. I think Belgium will get a clean sweep through the whole group. I think they will beat every team. And that could be what costs Ukraine second place. But I think they'll do enough to get third, at the very least. But I am going to go with second place Ukraine, third place Slovakia, and then fourth place Romania. Bringing us into Group F, where I will comfortably put Portugal top of the group. I don't think Georgia are going to have enough about them, sadly. I thought it was interesting that they qualified. I just don't think they're going to have enough about them to be able to get past these teams in this group. I would then put Czechia in second and Turkey to come in third place for Group F. Now, as you know, with the Euros, top 4 third place teams will all qualify, as well as the top 2 from each group. So then I've got to decide now, of those teams, who is going to qualify. So if we have a look at who we've got here, we've got Hungary, we've got Italy, we've got Serbia, Poland, Slovakia and Turkey. Now I think Italy will do enough. Italy will finish probably as the best third place team. They're the reigning champions. They've got no reason to not finish in third. They should finish second or first in the group. But when they finish third, if they do, obviously this is just my opinion. But when I believe they will finish third, and then I think they will have the superior points to every other third place team. I really do. Which then leaves us 3 more teams to put through. I believe it would be Poland. I believe Hungary could do it. And I also believe that Serbia could do it. So I'm going to eliminate Slovakia and Turkey. So we've got Hungary, Italy, Serbia and Poland heading on through to the knockout stages. So let's go look at the knockouts. So based on what I've predicted, we've got our round of 16. That's made it so Spain will play Hungary. I don't believe that Hungary can get the job done. So I do believe Spain will go through. Germany, Denmark. Now that's an interesting game. If Germany do lose to Scotland, as I expect them to, I think Denmark could knock out Germany. And I think the host could go out in the round of 16. There's every possibility they could go out in the group stage. Obviously, I've put Germany as finishing top of the group. But I believe that, in all honesty, Germany could go out of the group stage. They're not the team that they were. It's time for their youngsters to be coming through. It's a new time in Germany for their national team. They've got work to do to get back to where they were. So I think they could win the group. I think they could also go out of the group. But if they make it through and they get to the round of 16 and they come up against Denmark, I think Denmark will eliminate Germany. Portugal, obviously, have enough quality to knock out Serbia. I don't see Serbia being able to contend with Portugal, so I would see them going through. As the same with the Netherlands, I just don't see the Ukraine being able to knock out the Netherlands, so I'll put a Portugal-Netherlands quarterfinal. Then Belgium, Italy. Now, with this game, I think that Belgium's best chance with their current team of winning silverware has potentially passed. I don't think that they're going to be able to pull it off. I can see Italy going through. I can see Italy being able to knock out Belgium. Italy are obviously the reigning champions. They could go all the way. They could win it again. They could. I've put them in third place in their group, but it's enough for them to get through. I don't see Italy not making the knockouts. Then when they get there, they'll step it up and they will seriously give Belgium a game. And I think that Italy will be able to knock out Belgium. France should run absolute roughshod all over Czechia. I just do not see any possibility of Czechia getting a result against France. I just don't. England, Poland. I've got to go with England. Not just because I support England, not just because I am English, but I just feel like England has a superior team to Poland, and I think that England will win that game probably comfortably 2 or 3-0. Maybe even 4 if the wind's blowing in the right direction. But I think that England against Poland should be a comfortable win for England to see them through to the next round. That then brings us to Scotland and Croatia. Both teams that have got their work cut out for them in the group stage. Croatia, like I say, they've got Spain and Italy to contend with. And Scotland, because I think they will beat Germany in the opening game, them getting this far would be massive for them. I just don't see them beating Croatia. I think Croatia are too strong for them, and I can see Scotland going out in the round of 16. That brings us then into the quarterfinals. So we've got Spain and Denmark. This is where it gets tough. This is where it gets really tough. Who is going to make the semi-finals between Spain and Denmark? Obviously, in Euro 2020, Denmark and England played in a semi-final. Both teams made it as far as the semi-finals. In this case, I just don't think Denmark would be able to beat Spain. So I will put Spain going through. I think Denmark might run out of legs by the time they reach the quarterfinals. They've got some good players. I just don't think they've got enough to be able to contend with Spain that deep into the tournament. Then we've got Portugal and the Netherlands, which is a very interesting one, and it's a hard one to predict. Uh, I know that Portugal obviously have quality in their team, and the Netherlands will not go quietly into the night. I think I'm going to go with the Netherlands on this one. It's potentially an unpopular opinion, but I think the Netherlands will get the better of Portugal, and I don't see Portugal making it to the semi-final. We've then got Italy versus France. Again, a very tough game, but I think it could be France. I think France will beat Italy. If I had my way, knowing that England will play the winner of this game, I'd rather it be Italy. I think because we beat Italy in the qualifying group twice, and we've got a score to settle with them from Euro 2020. I feel like England could beat Italy. I think we would beat Italy. France obviously knocked us out of the World Cup a couple of years ago, so France would be another team we'd have a score to settle with, and they are a team that we could have very easily beaten in the World Cup. I feel like we were very hard done by some poor refereeing decisions during the World Cup against France. We got 2 penalties. We could have had 3 or 4. You know, France's first goal I don't believe should have stood because there was a foul in the build up to the goal. I honestly believe that England could beat either of these teams if they make it through to the semi-final, which I do. So I'll mark that off now. I think it will be England versus France in the semi-final, which then brings us to the semi-final, where Spain versus the Netherlands. I think this is the end of the road for the Netherlands, so I will put Spain through to the final. England, I think, will just have that little bit extra against France because we'll have a point to prove. France will go into that thinking, oh, we knocked them out in the quarterfinal of the World Cup. We're going to beat them again. So they won't have as much to prove as England, and the England team will want to redeem themselves from what happened in Qatar, and they'll want to get that revenge against France, and I think they'll do it. I think we'll pull it off. I think it'll be a 1-0 or a 2-1. It'll be a very close game, but I think that England will just pull through against France, and then that brings us to the final: England versus Spain. Again, it's going to be a very, very tough game. I think England, though, will pull it off, and I do think England will win the Euros. I feel like we have come so close in recent years to winning many different tournaments. We have been semi-finalists in the World Cup. We've been finalists in the Euros, and obviously we didn't get past the quarter-final in the World Cup a couple of years ago in Qatar. But I do think that now is the time. We've been the nearly guys for the last 6 years or so. We've been so close to getting over the line, and I think this is it. I think this is our year. I honestly believe this is our year. So I think England will win against Spain in the final and lift the trophy. And it'll be massive for Harry Kane because obviously Harry Kane hasn't won any major trophies in his career, and this would be huge for him to make this his first one. I feel like that's going to spur him on that little bit more, and the rest of the team will want to be able to. I mean, Jude Bellingham, for example, he's coming off of an incredible season with Real Madrid. He's just won the Champions League. Why not win another European trophy with his country? I think Jude Bellingham is quality enough to be able to help push us over the line. Harry Kane, England's all-time top goal scorer, he can score them goals. We know he can. We've seen him doing it for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga this season. I think we've got the quality. We've got more than the quality. And we've got young players in the team like Kobe Mainoo. He's going to be an incredible addition to the team. I think if he gets into the starting 11, which he probably won't, let's face it, he probably won't. But I think he should, because he is an absolutely quality player. And I think that all these different factors is what is going to make England good enough this year to push us over the line. And I think England can win the Euros this year. It's going to be a tough tournament. They always are. And I feel like with the tournament being held in Germany, it's almost written in the stars that England will win the Euros for the first time ever. Because we beat Germany in the World Cup in '66. We've fallen victim to Germany many times over the years in major tournaments. But I think now we're coming out the other side, and England have a stronger team than Germany, in my opinion. And I think that for that reason, with it being in Germany, it's just written in the stars. It's like the ultimate revenge for all those years of being knocked out of those tournaments. We go to their home and we win the trophy in their home, you know. But Spain will be a tough game. Absolutely, Spain will be a very, very tough game. But that's it. That is my prediction for Euro 2024, and I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully you guys will leave some comments and let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why do you agree? Why do you disagree? That's what I want to know the most, is why. You might go in the comments and just say, you're an idiot, you're wrong. But I want to know why. So tell me why. Because I know I'm probably wrong about a lot of this. But tell me why. Tell me why where and why you think I went wrong. I'd love to read about it. And that's it. That's my predictions for Euro 2024. So if you've enjoyed that, you know what to do. Thank you everyone for watching. And we're back. We're back again. I said we were back before. I had another little break for health reasons. You guys know my health situation. But we're back. We're going to do one video a day, I think, just to get us rolling. Then we'll roll it into 2 videos a day. Moving forward, and maybe more and more as we get further along. I'm sorry I've been away for so long, but I've had other stuff I've been working on and focusing on. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun being back. I can't wait to do more videos for you, a lot more content coming on the channel. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.